welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Penn State's offense will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this.
Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Found that crease and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Picks up the 1st down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Nittany Lions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. They'll try to get it in with the run. Peck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Eagles offense will go to work for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Eagles. Extra point here will tie the game.
Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Mahoney. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Got it in the middle, it's Bloomberg. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Here comes the offense on first down. Handoff to the lone back. Got the first down and more. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll run the read to the left. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the...
There he goes. Got enough for the first. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Rhodes.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
To the air on first down. Rush is on him. Got out of trouble and throws. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Rhodes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most times.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Takes it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a play. Not only the interception, but a great return for the score. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets a block. Touchdown, Penn State! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returns are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He'll do it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Rhodes. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Knocked down for the tackle.
And offenses will gash you if you don't find a way to mess up the communication. When they run the read option, you got to do a good job of changing the looks, and sometimes being aggressive in blitzing, sometimes sitting back so that quarterback doesn't know what he's getting. He knows what he's getting here, and that's why he gets the good gain and chews up all that yardage.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Landry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Picked off drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gives it on the option. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game. On that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Unleashes to the end zone. Picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the Eagles are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Defense in press coverage. The give to the back. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Takes the handoff. It's Landry. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's got 67 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. They'll run the read to the left on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, he's got a chance. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the second most played game in football is known as the Deep South's oldest rivalry, Auburn and Georgia, and it's gone final. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. A pickup of 5.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. There he goes! The 40, at the 30, past the 10, touchdown Penn State! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Moving out of the pocket. Got room to work. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Rides the back and leaves it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Turning it on! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Find some fresh air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have very little success. Now on 2nd down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Creates a little room. And he's knocked down.
Well, the design QB run is now a staple play in college football, and it's because they get more blockers involved. And when you got athletes like this playing the quarterback position, it's a no-brainer. Just let him go do work. You saw on that play.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Hand off from the shotgun. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires complete. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the grab down the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finding an escape route. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, it was not a good day. And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Here's the pressure. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Eastern Michigan looking for that 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.